Hello everyone, my name is William. You don't care what my name is, and this is my review for Doctor Strange. Woo. Alright, so I was looking forward to this movie a lot because I was unsure if Marvel was going to do well, bringing Doctor Strange to the big screen. At least that's how I felt before. As I saw the trailers, I felt confident that they could do a good job bringing this to the big screen. However, I wanted to see more magic spells being used in combat as well to see if it would do well on the big screen. Sure enough, they did a great job with this. Not only did I have a lot of fun watching this movie, but it was very enjoyable. I did have some flaws with it, but I'll get into that in a bit. Let's go over the story for this movie. The story for this is in the origin story of Doctor Strange, how he was this famous neurosurgeon who was very cocky, arrogant, and kind of a dick to other people. But he suffers an accident that unfortunately damages the use of his hand, and he does everything he can to try to fix him. And this sends him on a downward spiral that causes him to be distant, causes him to be cold and bitter, and puts him makes him desperate to the point that he meets these people who can use magic, and they can teach him how to use magic, not only to fix his hands, but also use the magic to protect the world from our main villain, Dormammu. Actually, I take that back. He's not really our main villain, but he is the villain that they are trying to stop from coming into their world, and he wants to come to our world to what else? Take over the world. So it's up to Doctor Strange, who's being thrown into this conflict to stop the bad guys and save the world. How does the story hold up, though? I like how well the story is told, especially when we are introduced to our main character. We're not given more about his background, only that he's a neurosurgeon, which I thought was a bit of a flaw. But then we see him going through the accident and see him becoming very desperate, doing whatever he can to fix his hand. And I liked it a lot. I like how well that story told. The romance part between him and the female character, I don't know. I kind of wish they were done a little better, but it was still not bad, and I still liked how well it went. And I did like when we're introduced to the people who use the magic, including the Ancient One, and also Mordo as well. So I liked how well we're introduced to those characters in the story, and I do like the pacing in this. It does take its time. It doesn't rush right away into what we need to get to. But I did wish we were given a little more time with our main villain, which I'll get into much later. So I did like some stuff in the story. My only flaw with it is you kind of already know how it's going to go. If you saw Iron Man, this is what you're going to get. Our main character who doesn't want to, who gets into an accident and goes through some struggles. But the differences between Doctor Strange and Iron Man is with Tony, he wants to help people. Doctor Strange, he wants to, but he doesn't want to kill people. He doesn't want to get involved in this conflict. He just wants to be left alone. But no, he has to make a choice: either save the world or watch it get destroyed. So it's kind of predictable what he's gonna do, but how he does it though, I liked a lot in the story. So it's not bad. So the story does have some flaws, but it's not a lot of big flaws that will ruin the movie. It's very enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. And when we get to our characters, that's even better. So with our main character, the one who plays Doctor Strange, I love the actor they got for him. I love the actor they got for Mordo. I love the one they got for the Ancient One as well. I love all these characters that are being brought into this movie. My only problem with is the villain, which I feel is very weak. I thought this villain had some potential, but was very weak, did not develop very well. And especially our very powerful villain, Dormammu, who we're not really given much time. Hopefully we will get to see him again on the big screen later in the sequel, but until then, this is what we got. But back to the main characters, I do love the actor they got for, Strange. He is well done. I love him, and when we have him interacting with Mordo or his love interest, also well done too. So I'm very happy with that. But what about the special effect with the magic and everything? How is that? Well, I do love visually. It looks amazing when we have the fight scenes going on. When we have the city like rotating and everything, it's like a Rubik's cube. Like the city is just starting to change, starting to move around. It's well done. It's amazing how the special effects look, and the magic as well is also well done. It's pretty cool. My only flaw is with the main villain. It does look a little weird, and for the same thing for some of the spells for fighting is not done very well, and the astral plane same thing, but again it's not bad. It's still pretty good, and visually from a distance it looks amazing. It looks great. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So story is great, characters are great, special effects, love it. So I will say Doctor Strange is a great film. If you're a fan of Marvel and you want to go see this movie, go right ahead. If you want to see this with your kids or your loved one or your friends, go right ahead. This movie is worth watching, and I cannot wait to see more Marvel films and see them tie them all in together for the Infinity Wars. Alright, everybody, that's it. If you have a different opinion about this movie, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button and check out my Facebook page or my YouTube channel as well. And please subscribe, and I'll be here next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all next time.